Hi guys, Dom here from Esports News UK. Today I'm joined by the UK Masters League of Legends champions.
Hello.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, sorry. I'm Rosendo, top laner for exeSports.
Kruimel, top lane or mid laner for exceL.
Okay, cool. Well, congratulations, guys. First of all, what are your sort of thoughts? It was it was a 3-0 or 3-1. They had a game, they had a bye. But what are your thoughts on the finals? How do you think it went?
Well, I had a bad mind into going into the games against Diablos because we lost to them before. So I didn't have good thoughts about the finals, but it didn't. I kept my mind straight. I tried to keep playing well, and that's how I basically got into the games.
And you? Any thoughts?
I was actually quite confident going into the finals. We lost everything. I guess in the league actually we won against Diablos, but in Insomnia in the open tournament we lost actually everything against Diablos, all 3 games. So that was a bit weird.
So you kind of got revenge.
Yeah.
You redeemed yourself.
Yeah, but I who did we play against before Diablos?
For Diablos?
Yeah, there was a game between after we lost against Diablos.
Yesterday, right? Yeah.
Against enclave we played really good as a team as well, and then I was like, well, we're playing really good. Why are we playing so bad against Diablos? So I don't know. I saw good chances against Diablos. Also, we changed the game plan. We modified a few bans here and there, and I think that worked out really good for us. And I felt like they had no chance.
On the picks, on the draft, I was sitting next to Frozen Dawn, who's casted and done an analyst desk stuff, and he was talking about, it was a good draft, and specifically, I think some of the picks they couldn't handle, in the top lane and mid lane. Also, your ADC did really well. But for you specifically, I found it interesting. You were picking characters like Ziggs, who did you have in the second game? Zoe,
yeah.
And they couldn't handle those sort of annoying mid lane picks,
Yeah, it was like those champs you don't see quite often, And when I pick them, I'm popping off with them pretty much.
So you practice those kind of champs as well that we don't always see in tournaments like the LCS. You're confident with a range of champs.
Yeah, like I said, non-common champs I mostly play. You don't see that often in LCS. I play those, and I can play it on a high enough level to play it in these kind of tournaments. And same with Zoe, she was really strong at the beginning. Then she got nerfed for a while, and she's at the moment coming back again. And I just picked it up, and it's really solid.
Yeah. And for you in the top lane, you had Cassiopeia and a few others. How do you feel you went? Because for me, I thought Igloo had quite a poor series, if I'm speaking honest.
Igloo had the same problem as exeSmiley. They were putting them on the same champ for 10 games in a row. So for Igloo it was the Cyan. He was doing actually really good on Cyan, so I don't know, I think he just got too used to the Cyan, and also his champion pool is not that big. So if we took him, we banned Cyan, took him off from his comfort pick, and then after that it was Cho'Gath and not much else. So we just banned Cyan and Cho'Gath if they didn't pick it early, and then it felt like he was not comfortable at all.
For me, you guys were very, I put in my article, very cool, calm and collected. Do you think being in the game, the Omen house had something to do with that? You've got to know each other, you've got that composure,
Well, in the gaming house with the whole team, that is a lot different than just over Europe, So I think it definitely makes an impact if you're in the gaming house.
Yeah, you as well?
I mean, it's basically what Kruimel said. It's also you don't just see the teammates at the events, so you're not as. I don't know. You're more used to your teammates. You see them every day. You have more synergy. Even if it's just with the relationship with them, just seeing them every day, you will notice it in the game as well. So gaming house helps in the long term, medium term.
Was that the first time you guys had been on a LAN stage? Have you taken part in finals before elsewhere?
I've been on a few stages a few times, so this is not my first time.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm used to the crowd cheering and stuff.
I thought that was the case, because you guys were, like I say, you were quite composed. Yeah. Now, last time I spoke to Orcs and Inax at previous Insomnia Gaming Festival, they didn't win Insomnia, but they were in the ESL Prem finals, and they told me we're going to win it. which surprised a lot of people, but they did go on to win it. So I'm going to ask you the same question. Can you win it? Because Kieran, the MD of exceL, has said, now that you've won this, you're going to go on and win the Prem now and do the double, so to speak. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm gonna say the same as Inex and Ox. We're gonna win it again, take it again. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I hope so as well. Like if we play like we played this tournament, that's definitely possible. But we have to we shouldn't forget about Misfits. I think they're by far the strongest team, and they were not in this tournament. So yeah, like they will be hard to crack.
And you're also in this European Masters at the end of the month at Leicester Haymarket Theatre, which is come around really quickly. That's got €150,000 prize pool, so that's really big. There's 26 teams. What are your hopes of getting to the finals there? Because that's going to be tougher, right?
I mean, there's going to be a lot of international competition. The best teams of the best national teams will compete against each other. So it's going to be really hard. But I'm also quite confident there. Like we've been practicing, like scrimming against other national teams, like the best, also from the best of Europe as well. And we were doing quite good when we were playing well. So I think it's just being in a good moment, having a good momentum, and then if we have this with our team, then we will do well even in European Masters, I think.
So you're excited, you're looking forward to that tournament, because that's a lot. That's 3, big tournaments for the UK anyway in the space of a month.
Yeah. For the Masters, I'm not quite sure what to expect. Like the only thing I know is that there are great teams, and I'm looking forward to it. That's for sure. But now it's just screaming hard and practice really hard for that.
What's it been like? So I asked Ferndog and Bonetto, your coaches, and in the gaming house the other week, what it's like in a gaming house. How have you guys found it as players? Because when I was there, you seemed to be, it was quite quiet, quite intense, focused on the games. How have you found living in a gaming house together?
Well, this is my first time in a gaming house. Again, I didn't know what to expect, a little bit, but just to say it roughly, I enjoy it, and it's just awesome to see my players play every day and be besides them, have time to scrim, and besides scrims, we just fuck around a bit, and
I was going to ask about that. Have you had any weird stories? Because last time,
not literally. We don't fuck around literally.
Because Bonetta was telling me that some of you guys leave it to the last minute to wash your clothes. You're literally in your last outfit. Has it got worse than that? Have you had people walking around in their boxers and whatever else? No, it's not got that bad.
Maybe not that bad. Nah, maybe not that bad. Not yet, at least.
Have you got any funny sort of stories in the house? Maybe cooking or anything?
Well, we had the house tour, and me and Send0o went together in the jacuzzi, and it was pretty. I enjoyed that.
Now, was just for the cameras, right?
Yeah, that was for the camera. But we stayed after the camera. We were okay, let's just chill a bit longer, and just enjoy it.
Any funny stories for you? Any memories or anything to share?
I don't know. I don't have specific funny stories because just every day is really being really.
You're having fun.
Weird. Yeah. Kruimel and me are always doing shit, always being clowns in the house when we're not scrimming. So yeah, every day basically has a funny story, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else you guys want to add? I think we've covered the Insomnia. How have you found Insomnia? Is it you've enjoyed it so far?
Insomnia has been nice. The one problem I have is that it's my first LAN in UK, so I don't know a lot of people. And normally LANs is the place where you meet a lot of people. Everyone from the country is coming together, and you meet each other, and then you have a lot of fun. But right now I don't know that many people, so that's the thing that I'm missing right now.
Okay. Well, you've got to know me, so I can retweet some things to get you in the community more and everything. Although saying that, exceL, obviously a big org, so you've probably got exposure from that. So anything else you guys want to add?
Nah, not really, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks very much for your time, guys. Cheers for watching. And exceL take place in the grand finals of the ESL Prem next weekend, and then the European Masters at the end of April. So good luck, guys. And thanks for watching.
Thank you.